Everybody, beginning. So we are going to continue the training and the second part of the training program today. Yesterday, just very briefly to remember what we've done so far. Yesterday we introduced the concept of foresight. As I said yesterday, there was a quick introduction to the field. Really, it is difficult to grasp the whole thing and then having the capability of being able to do a foresight exercise. But there is a good start in terms of introducing the concept and raising the awareness and what the background is and what the applications are in different contexts, so you were able to see all this. And you now have the handouts as well, and you can read and go through them. And then if you have any questions on them, we are happy to answer those questions. After the introduction of the foresight concept, we went through some of the methodology of foresight, and we discussed some of the techniques, commonly used techniques in foresight exercises. Again, we didn't go into detail, but we'll distribute you by email or in some memory sticks as well, probably, necessary kind of sources where you can go and read and learn details of all those methods and concepts. So this was just an introduction, and we'll provide you with the details of all those methods so that you can read and proceed to the next phase of the exercise. And then we had Katya's presentations, and that was on intellectual capital management. Foresight is about basically knowledge and and basically getting this knowledge from different participants, from different stakeholders, and managing that to create a future vision, a collective vision. So we saw some of the issues actually in that area, the importance of knowledge management and different aspects that we need to consider when we manage this knowledge, and then how we can make use of that to facilitate some future-oriented discussions, to create some ideas about the future regarding knowledge society, information society in Southeast Europe. Today, we are going to focus more on the knowledge society, and we'll clarify the concept as we requested yesterday. We'll come to a common understanding in here, and we'll give a number of presentations in here, and we'll continue our awareness-raising activities. And the first presentation will be from our colleague Alois Glob, and who's one of the main organizers of this event and bringing us together here, giving us the opportunity to talk. And he's going to talk about foresight, its applications in Slovenia, in the context of Slovenia, and he'll also help us to clarify the concept of knowledge society.
Okay, thank you, Volchan. So, not an easy task. So I heard it yesterday. What was left, I received today as a nice card for homework in order to repackage my presentation. So this was very interesting. Nevertheless, we did it together with Ochan and with Katya. And before I move, let me just express my gratitude for the great group that you were selected from various disciplines, various countries of the region. And as Ochan mentioned before, the idea of all of us together with Miro and organizers that we organized this, I would call it awareness raising seminar about foresight, not training, was to bring about the potentials of foresight that can be used for the benefit of the region and of various countries. One of the responses was the creation of the Center for E-Governance Development, where information society and information technologies are just a tool for better governance, same way as a foresight. So it is good that you have this in mind. Whatever we use in the future, all of you, just use it as a tool according to your specifics, needs, discipline, and your environment where you are located. Okay, so just about the center first, and then I move to examples of concrete foresights.
So the Center for E-Governance Development's vision is to achieve the successful development of information society in Southeast Europe. But our vision goes beyond that. It's not just information society to Southeast Europe, but in Southeast Europe will also contribute to the future development of the EU. So we see it is possible. There are areas how to do it, and Foresight will be one of the tools that we will use it to achieve that vision. How the whole concept of information society, which is also an important part of knowledge society, and with the next slide I move to the knowledge society concept, how we see information society development. This chart here derived from the work of the previous experts in the region, namely one we have here, Ms. Diana Sinic. She's the chair of Electronic Southeast Europe Initiative, and this policy initiative for development of Electronic Southeast Europe was also one of the starting point for the creation of this model. We call it model for the development of information society. So just brief view for you how the model and this real outcome that come out was designed for the information society development is structured around 7 pillars, namely first e-government, that we all more or less know, e-democracy, business, education, research and culture, the 4th pillar, and around this 4th pillar, the conference, the 10th Bled Forum is structured. So we will see the whole agenda setting process, and I will give you information later on during the presentation how we structured the Bled Forum this year. Also reflects the 4th pillar on culture. So if we move further, e-health, very broad, very important area, e-justice and e-security. So how we do it throughout knowledge platform, exchange of knowledge, e-governance academy. This awareness seminar is part of our e-governance academy that is run by Tina Luga. She did an introduction yesterday. And the third one is projects. Here we will put what we all expect, what will come out of Bled, Belgrade, Istanbul exercise. So that's what we put over there into the project. And this, the whole concept is a concept of e-governance. Center is a public-private partnership. A major stakeholder is Regional Cooperation Council, RCC. That's the one around which we target yesterday your view about 5 priority areas of the Regional Cooperation Council, which all our countries are members of. Then next one is the next partner of the center is Government of the Republic of Slovenia. The center was established during the EU presidency. Then is UNDP, INA Academy from Thessaloniki. Then we have European Foundation for E-Government from Madrid. And then we have private sector, Microsoft Siemens and CERT-SI. So this is about the center. Here we have it. And this is an example of one of the consequences of identifying needs of the region, how to respond in order to achieve information society, which is one component of knowledge society, establishment of the center. We move further. Knowledge society, homework for me today, not easy. Around all knowledge that we have, according to our understanding, how we see knowledge society. Knowledge society involves intersection of development of information society development, that's what center is doing, based on ICTs, innovation, service economies, development of service economies, and development of knowledge management. So all these 4 sectors, development, and intersection of them, they are the component of knowledge society. And the knowledge society, I will not go further, is a major dimension of the Lisbon strategy.